Hey Aquarius, welcome to your new moon in Aquarius. Let's go ahead and get started. All right. This is going to be really important. This is going to be focusing in on, your beginnings, your new beginnings, right? And the energy about that and what this new moon is going to bring in for you here. We're going to also talk about, the internal work that is needed during this phase and then the actions you can take to manifest your intentions and any blessings or opportunities that are available for you during this lunar cycle. So let's dive in. All right. Let's take a look what's coming out for Aquarius. Hope you guys are all doing well. All right. So in fact, I want this here. I want this here. And I'll take this here and there. And then I'm going to put something over it a little bit. I want to take a look at anything else that's going to be very, very key for you during this time. Okay. What do we got? What do we have going on for you here? Okay. All right. So let's take a look at what it is in terms of the energy of the new moon, the new beginnings of this new moon, and what it's going to bring in for you here. Okay. So I do get judgment. There is some sort of decision that you're making on something. Let's go ahead and start with here. So I feel that there's some sort of decision that you're making, and this could be like an awakening of self. I almost feel that you have gone through some sort of exhaustion, you've gone through, it's like self-exhaustion, and now it's about some sort of renewal. All right. So you're actually, focusing in on some sort of opportunity to really, I kind of get that it's like you are regaining your composure, you're having forgiveness, and you're having a renewal. The phoenix is rising above, right? So there's some sort of decision that you're making within a situation that is coming through. Now, what's interesting is that you have got, what's important to, really pay attention to during this new moon, your fresh approach is to embrace this new beginning. It's like I get the rising of a new dawn, a new era. There is just a new way that you're going about things, and you're using this fire energy to help push you out of something and rise above. I mean, you got the Aries card here. Aries is all about fire, and it's ruled by Mars, and it is about, it's like this is about blooming. This is about giving birth, right? Kind of like when a child is being born. It's that first cry that comes out after, right through birth, and it's just like that. Wow, it's like, oh my gosh, a breath. It's new beginnings, a new startup. So this could be in a new relationship, a new connection, a new way that you're going about your work, or a new work that you're entering into. All right. This is the energy of Aries is all about, going through the drive to be victorious and successful despite any struggles or anything is what I'm getting for you here. So this is what I love to see. Now, this is focusing in on your willpower, having that fighting spirit, like I said, being self-assured and dynamic. And so as you move into this new era, this new industry, or this new work or project or love or just relationship in any way, there is a sense of pioneering. There's a sense of being so passionate about what you're doing, and you're having that inner courage to focus on your success here. Okay. So this is your assertiveness, being self-assured and being very dynamic and brave, and having that fighting spirit within you. And that's why we get the Aries, they've got the Rams got the horns, right? And it's really powerful to push through any sort of struggles, right? So when you see this card, be proud and self-confident. This is really, it is the horns are looking directly at you. This is faith. This is just moving forward and it's like it's almost like that it could be a new beginning in form of your life, a new relationship, or a new job. Now, it could also stand for conflict or struggle, and the themes of the energies that rise above, and you're coming out, kind of like the other side. So just ask yourself, how assertive you are in a certain manner, and could you fight a little bit more to push through, because you've got this new moon with an Aquarius that is working with you, and this is about being strong, making decisions, rising above regardless thereof. All right, so let's get a little bit any other further energy, any other moon energy that's going to be important for you during this time, especially in terms of you're ready for a new chapter in some sort of way. What do I get? I have a balanced relationship with time and I use it well. So this is about being more productive, all right? So this could be pushing through obstacles to be more productive and finding ways to make that happen, you know? So I feel that there is that's going to be a very, very big key for you here. Anything more that would be important for Aquarius during this new moon, right? And what is the aspect that's ready for a new chapter and a fresh approach? You're igniting the exciting. Isn't this perfect? For some of you, it's love. And for others of you, you're finding your soul's purpose and your talent, or you're going in towards a new path in what you do, or just a new path overall. But there's a life change, and it's because you're ready, Aquarius, to share your unique gifts at this moment. And that's what's really standing out. There is a new life change, but it focuses in on your innate talent and your abilities. Now, if you need help with that, guys, check out up here. This could get you started on kind of recognizing your unique gifts. I'll put it up here, and you can check it out, or also my description box. But it actually just kind of ignites the start into identifying your unique gift and talent. So it's time for you to put that into use, and to really think about what it is that you truly love, and check out that exercise, because I think it's going to really, really help you. All right. Now, as we move forward, we're going to talk about the inner reflection. Now, the inner reflection that is coming through, let's go ahead and take a look at that. The inner reflection, what I get here, let's move on, is the Empress energy, birthing something new. Isn't this beautiful? This is nurturing it. So you could be nurturing a project, nurturing in a situation. Whatever it is, you're bringing harmony to yourself. You're bringing a lot more, lot more harmony, and you're using nature to work with you. So you're using that new moon energy, right? That energy, that, Pisces energy a little bit, because it has to do with the moon, but it's that new moon energy. And with the Empress, even Libra is coming through here. So this is fertility of planting the seeds to move forward. So this is the introspection that is needed during this moon phase. It's really highlighting your emotions, thoughts, and beliefs that you should focus on exploring or addressing. And this is that new beginning of the Empress, focusing in on knowing your worth, focusing in on beauty. It could have to do with art, that what you do, your creativity, your sensuality, bringing harmony to nurturing the feminine side. This is very, very key. And what's so interesting is I get the birthing of maybe that for some of you, whatever you do, you're going to be more extroverted, because we've got the Leo energy that is rising, right behind you here. So in terms of your inner reflection, you could be more extroverted rather than more introverted. So you're more social, you're more getting out there, you're putting yourself out there in certain ways. It's so beautiful, because I was just watching, it was some sort of a video on, I can't even remember what it was. It was some sort of coach I was focusing in on, but it was talking about how the lion, is really, it's not the biggest in the jungle, right? It's not the strongest in the jungle, right? And it's not the, what is it that I'm looking for? It's not the heaviest, right? Or the tallest. It just knows what it wants. So let's say if a lion is going after an elephant, the lion knows, he sees that as lunch, right? This is my lunch. And even though the elephant is much larger, and bless elephants, I love them incredibly, but this example is coming up, is because the elephant is much larger, can stomp on that lion in a moment. But what the elephant sees is, oh, I'm going to be someone else's lunch. You see what I mean? So it's the attitude moving forward. So your attitude is kind of focusing in on this Leo energy. So I feel that at this moment that you're really focusing in on being very brave. And it's all about your attitude. I'm being brave. I'm focusing in on pushing forward, right? This is, again, being a lot more extroverted perhaps than you were before in some sort of way, all right? And it could be also that you are mastering your true power, and you're developing your innate talents, and you're using your talents and your unique gifts to be that extrovert and stand out. This is ruled by the sun, okay? And the axis opposite of this is Aquarius. But the principle is to get out there and play. You've got to play the game if you want to win, right? And Leos are driven by the desire to express joy and warmth. Okay. So with that sun behind you during this time, it is about glory and grandeur. It's about being, even for some of you, you're being admired and you're at the center of attention. You could be on the stage. All right. And this is about living out your very active, creative, occupation or talent. This could be music, dance, or painting, whatever this is, but it's being courageous enough to step out and birth that. And this is the inner reflection. This is guidance on your inner journey that is required for personal growth and self-awareness for you to step out and get out. Okay. So this is taking leadership for your own actions and using your own strength prudently, right? For the best for all. Okay. So this is beautiful. It is, I just feel that you've got the confidence. All right. You've got the confidence, and this could be maybe a project, or maybe be on stage for some of you. Like, how intensively do you live and express yourself creatively? So this could even point towards the power and authority in a situation, and to which you should maybe pay more attention to. Okay. But, if you are the sun in Leo, someone who's very creative, someone who's very courageous and passionate, but, also has authority. This could be a singer or actor, or someone who's very creative for some of you out there as well. All right. A lot of great charisma and radiance to be able to stand in this limelight, as well. And so that's coming through. So anything more that we need to know about this, any sort of information about your inner reflection? It's what is the birthing of something new, and it's time for you to be the extrovert and stand out and show it. Okay. And you can do it, it's just saying either way you're going to stand out, is what I get. I see the gateway is open, my pathway is clear, and my journey begins. Isn't this beautiful, guys? It's like the Empress. You're birthing and you're developing the fertilized, soil for something to really grow. Anything more that will be important for Aquarius during this time? What do we get? Serenity. This is focusing in on your vibration. And what you're doing is that you're making way to clear the space. So that could be clearing your vibration. That could be creating a positive environment for yourself, that fertile soil for this growth and to stand out and get ready to move forward. It's like you're creating the best concoction of serenity so you can move out and have the energy, the courage, and you've got the clarity to push forward, is what I'm getting. So that is like your inner reflection. Now, the action that you need to take in terms of moving forward, let's take a look at what that is. What do we get for you here? What do we get? The action. Oh, wow. We get this rising above, right? This is the Six of Wands. Now, the Six of Wands talks about an opportunity for, this is confidence, making progress, like regeneration. It's like the butterfly is showing how all the other cocoons kind of what to do. Leadership, rising above in leadership. It's a 6 card, so that is also birthing something new as well. Okay, so it's really focusing in on your rewards, your victory, success, and recognition. And this is the action that you need to take. Okay, to see yourself. It's about transformation. So I feel that for some of you, I do get Chiron, which is really interesting. And so this really talks about an opportunity for you to go through the inner healing is going to be necessary for you to rise above. All right. So this is what this talks about, is that it's going to be very important for you to complete your inner healing and focus in on that as you move forward and are able to kind of, really truly move on. Okay. So I think that this is, for some of you, you've completed it. For some of you, you are just on the verge of this. And I just feel that there isn't that the inner healing is going to be very, very key for you at this moment. So you really need to focus in on that. All right. So let's take a look at anything more. I want to see what else comes through. What is this inner healing that Aquarius needs to do in terms of the action they need to take? The inner healing is going to be necessary for you to really do that so you can rise above and transform. Okay. Anything more? What do we get? Be in gratitude. So your action that you need to take is focus on gratitude. And in terms of the decisions that you make, the initiatives that you take, and the practical steps as you move forward, okay? Because it's going to help you bring forward better outcomes for yourself, okay? So that's what I get. It's like a big opportunity for you to kind of move into that direction. So it is actions to take to align yourself with the new moon and manifest is be in gratitude. All right. Anything more for Aquarius that'll be important? What do we got? What do we get in terms of action? I am courageous and powerful. I think you guys need to note this in the comments below. Start putting this out because this is the action to manifest your intentions. I am courageous and powerful. You wouldn't be getting the lion behind you and the sun and the ram, to be able to. You've got all the attributes, the strength and the warrior energy of the ram. You've got the courage and you've got the attitude of knowing that you can get what you want, and you've gone through some inner healing that you're grateful for. So now it's about putting the powerful with the courageous, the powerful ram with the courageous lion, and put this together and be in deep gratitude and take the action to rise above. So any inner healing that needs to be transformed, complete that and continuously do that. Now, in terms of the blessing and opportunities, the influence during this lunar cycle, what do we get? What do we get? Oh man, this is beautiful. I get temperance, which is Sagittarius energy. So this tells me that moderation and balancing your peace, balancing that patience, keeping that inner calm, that is going to be key. Okay, so focus really in on that. Focus on harmony. And this could be harmonious relationships and soulmate, kind of hitting that perspective, having a balanced perspective. And it's almost like a stork brings in a birthing of something new, right? So it's moderation as you move forward in this. And it could be, especially in partnerships, this reduces to what is 15, 16, reduces to a 7. 7s are all about partnerships and connections. So it's about balancing things out during this rebirth as well, okay? So as we move forward, we get a little bit more deeper into this. And I also get, it could be that you need to balance your shadow side and the mysticism with moving forward on, kind of the practical side as well. Okay. So with Pluto coming through, it is an opportunity, like, it's kind of like, I feel that it's about using your intuition and balancing it out with this new beginning. So there's something about that you need to, like, it's like, what is it that I'm thinking? Like karma. This is boundaries. This is moving forward, power, karma. It's almost as if that there has been some sort of healing and magical transformation and regenerative power that you're using to fuel as you move forward. Okay, the support that you can get moving forward is the balance, the gift of balance. All right, and pay attention to mysticism and the shadow side of yourself. Right, and you know that you're in your shadow side if you're in an obsession, trauma, feel powerless and dependent on a person, place, or thing. And remember to balance that out, again, temperance energy, to the birthing of something new, and looking at this as the magic of healing. The transformation that has brought regeneration, has brought you from a caterpillar to the butterfly, has got you rising like the phoenix, okay? Has got you lighting the exciting and creating that alchemy of the new birth. Right? So it wants you to balance out your light and your dark side. Focus in on the transformative power that you have and the regeneration that you have, and the magic that you have as well. Okay, so yeah, that's what this talks about. The intensity. Yeah, Pluto shows you how to deal with the dark issues as a generation and moving forward. So now you are having a new birth of a new generation. All right. It is transformation to a new generation. Okay. So this is what's coming through. So this is key to remember. Anything more in terms of blessings and opportunities is the blessing of the balance and the blessing of knowing that you can use you can actually, focus in on Scorpio here, and have this new beginning. But it's also about knowing your boundaries. So it's like knowing where the light and the dark side intersect and how to balance that in your new birth is what I'm getting, Aquarius. What else? Yeah, you are actually creating your own your path. You're trailblazing. You're being the trailblazer. Others may follow you, and you might find that others might be following you. Like even larger, and I even see that even larger people that maybe are even more well known. People are looking at you, and then they're doing what you're doing. Okay, but this is about you leading the way. You are leading the way, and it's not about numbers. It's your own path and your own journey. And this is about your heart and mind is aligned, and you're focused on your authenticity. It's like you're not worried about anything else. You're not worried about doing better than another. You're doing better for you. You're doing better for you, and that is what is most important. Okay. And what comes to mind is there's a lot of Aquarians out there that have got a big heart, and they're empaths. It's almost as if how you want to do this is focus on as if you're caring or you've got the responsibility to care for someone and help another, and do it that way for you. Sometimes looking at that is very, very helpful. So as you would give help and as you would take responsibility to help another, do that for you. And that is what you need to keep in mind. And I think this is what is happening, okay? That is really, you can do that in terms of helping the universe as well, because when you help you, you've got a lot more energy and power and time to be able to help others. But sometimes you need to look at it at the opposite way, and it hits you different. Because you're such a big heart, of course, you've got such a big heart. You're working for the greater cause and for others, and you're creating your own path here. And so you're aligning your mind and your heart, in terms of the situation. You're creating a brand new path here. All right. And what else do I get? I choose to nourish myself and enrich my life. Yeah. See, this is exactly what I'm saying. Nourishing yourself so you can nourish others. That's exactly what I was thinking here, guys. In some ways, I felt that it needed to hit you different. And it's almost like it's almost as if that you are again, taking responsibility and care for someone, and having that responsibility in some sort of way, and you are doing that for yourself as you would another. And there we go in terms of balancing. There we go. We bring in that temperance energy. So any further advice for Aquarius in this process that Aquarius would need to be aware of? Anything else for Aquarius? What do we get? Oh my gosh, you guys, repetition. Look at this. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this. Check this out. Temperance, balancing things out. You're crowned with knowing that there'll be obstacles, but the path is clear for the delivery. It's moderation. You're going to be crowned with moderation moving forward. The path is clear for this new birthing of new energy, this new beginning. The next card I get is the 10 of Stars. This is the 10 of Pentacles. You're on your path of legacy, wealth, and moving forward. This could be with another person, but this is your wealth, security, your inheritance. The 10 of Stars, this is a balanced path on the way to your wealth and legacy. And then what do we get? The new moon. The new moon is in my hands. I've got the key. I know how to unlock this. And I am creating my serenity, the alchemy in terms of using the universe to birth something new as I courageously push forward. Because the gateway is open, the pathway is clear, and your journey begins. And it is time. And you are going to be, whatever path you're on, guys, that you choose, it is going to lead you to exactly where you're supposed to be. It's time to ignite the exciting right now. You are creating the reality by your life, by design, and you have the amazing experiences. You've got the freedom, and you've got infinite potential to make that happen. So there you go. If you're looking for a personal read, guys, click the link in the description box below, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.